We gotta make a change. You see, the old way wasn't working, so it's on us to do what we gotta do. Those are some lyrics from the Tupac song, Changes, and I wonder if Bob Myers was humming that song when the offseason arrived, because, well, the Warriors needed some changes. Anyway, enough of my silly jokes. The 2021 Golden State Warrior offseason has been incredible and really makes the Warriors a championship team for the upcoming season. And today, I want to go over all the recent news and updates for Dub Nation. First off, I want to go over all the players leaving and the free agents we couldn't sign. Eric Pascal was traded to the Utah Jazz for a protected second-round pick in 2026. The 24-year-old former all-rookie first-team power forward thanked the Warriors on Twitter, and I hope he has a successful career with the Utah Jazz. Next off, Alen Smelagic, the 6'10 Serbian power forward, who was signed alongside Eric Pascal in 2019, was waived in order to open up another spot on the 15-man roster. Kent Bazemore, on the other hand, is betting on himself. Sources said he turned down more money from the Warriors, who actually offered a 2-year deal, but instead, Bazemore inked himself onto a 1-year deal with LeBron and the Los Angeles Lakers, who he believes he'll have a bigger role with. Something tells me Bazemore didn't make the right move. Anyway, I wish him the best of luck in LA. Moving on here. Ubrey Jr, on the other hand, while I love him on the Warriors, he's made it known that he wanted out of the Bay Area. When Steve Kerr said that with Klay returning, Ubrey would likely be moved to a bench role. Ubrey responded, "I'll tell you that it put a fire in my heart. It added more fuel to the fire. Being 25 years old, the way that my career's been shaping out, the growth I've shown in my career, to go from the 15th pick to continuously have my numbers grow each and every year, then to have a year when my opportunity is lessened? Yeah, it's unfair." Well, it seems that as of the present day, the markets have cooled and Ubrey Jr. asked for too much money, without the resume to back it up. Ubrey Jr. has yet to be signed by any teams as of August 4th, and the Warriors still have a mid-level exception to use, and although I'm not sure how this will pan out, having Ubrey play a role on the bench would solidify the Warriors as a top contender for the 2022 championship. Anyway, moving on. Free agents I thought we could get are Nicholas Batum and Rudy Gay. Patty Mills would have been a good pickup as well. Unfortunately, Batum signed a 2-year deal with the Clippers, Gay signed a 2-year deal with the Jazz, and Mills also went on a 2-year deal with the Nets. Alright, so that's all the people who left, and who we couldn't get in the 2021 free agency. Are you sad? Happy? Anyway, I got nothing but good news going forward, so let's now switch gears to people who we added to the roster. Starting with the number 7 pick in the 2021 NBA Draft, the Golden State Warriors added Jonathan Kuminga.
Toupon not able to finish there. Axel Toupon wearing 66, the French national.
One of Kuminga's greatest strengths is determination to put the ball in the bucket. From watching his films, this kid is always attacking, always probing for a better shot. He plays well through contact and has good footwork for his age. In terms of transition, he has the potential to be Giannis-like terrifying in transitions, which, man, combined with Curry and Klay, is going to be deadly. Bob Myers said of Kuminga, he's a pretty mature kid for what he went through and kind of came over to the country at a young age. His aggressiveness, his competitiveness, his work ethic. We think if we can grab a guy like that and put him in our system, that we got something real good. But we have to work, and he has to work, to make the whole thing good for all of us. Most likely, just like how Jordan Poole developed with the Warriors, Kuminga will most likely spend some time with the Warriors G League affiliate, the Santa Cruz Warriors, where he'll have more playing time to improve upon his talents.
He'll take a timeout as Kuminga bringing the fans here at Golden One Center to their feet.
Next off, the Warriors picked Moses Moody with the 14th pick.
Really wants to go whenever they can. I don't blame him, yeah, this kind of speed.
Moody, on the other hand, is a shooter, but he understands that he's playing with two of the best shooters in the history of the NBA in Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. So he understands that because of this, he'll be at the back of the rotation. If Moody can hit his open jump shots and play good defense every night, he can instantly become a key member of the Warriors' rotation.
You go here in the first period. Nice little crossover kick out. Moody, corner 3, got it.
Steph Curry said of both draft picks, the draft picks, love them. There's a lot of potential in terms of trying to implement them early and continue to develop them. I myself am very much looking forward to the integration of both Kuminga and Moody. Next off, Bob Myers and the Warriors also added 2 veterans on minimum contracts. Otto Porter Jr. and Nemanja Bjelica. Hats off to Bob for these two moves. Both of these players are on the bigger side, standing at 6'8 and 6'10. And the awesome thing is, these are two big hustle type of players who can hit their shots from downtown at 40%, grab rebounds, and get putbacks, which is exactly what the Warriors lacked immensely in 2021.
Battling for it.
Larry forced that turnover.
Here's Porter. Back to back.
Bang, bang, bang. To go home happy.
Curry himself said he vouches for the moves they've made thus far, having been involved in the process and knowing what went down. He said he recognizes the difficulty of the task for the Warriors front office. The crazy thing about all this is the Warriors still have their mid-level exception. Rumors have been going around that the 2015 Warriors Finals MVP, Andre Iguodala, may make a comeback. But one thing is for sure, Bob Myers and the Warriors are not done yet. Anyway, moving on, I gotta mention, the Warriors front office declined a trade request from the Philadelphia 76ers. Apparently, they wanted Andrew Wiggins, James Wiseman, and 4 first-round draft picks for Ben Simmons. Word has it on the streets that when Draymond and Curry heard this is how they reacted. Anyway, moving on. Speaking of Steph Curry, Draymond Green reported this first while he was in Tokyo that Steph got a 4-year, $200 million contract extension with the Warriors, which will make him a Warrior for life, or up to the age 38 at least. Just as an inspiration to everyone out there, Curry was overlooked, doubted, and considered undersized after being drafted 7th overall. But now, he's won 3 championships and is on his second $200 million contract. Way to go, Curry. Nicely done. Anyway, moving on. Let's see what the other Warriors have been up to. Well, Klay Thompson's been receiving boxing lessons from Manny Pacquiao. The Warriors star went on to say, "Manny told me he'd teach me how to fight if I'd teach him how to shoot. I think that's a fair deal." Draymond Green, on the other hand, has been shooting the lights out and having fun in the Olympics. Apparently, he thought it'd be funny for the whole group to sing happy birthday to Kevin Durant, even though it wasn't his birthday. He asked for approval from a member of the women's basketball team, Chelsea Gray. Then together, they rounded up other athletes to do a shout-out sing for Durant, and that was that.
Happy birthday to you! Happy...
Jordan Poole, on the other hand, has been lighting it up this summer. Poole went to Jamal Crawford's Seattle Pro-Am debut and dropped 36 points and grabbed 11 rebounds along the way. Word has it, he was resembling the Splash Brothers, and I look forward to seeing him producing the same thing for the Warriors next season. Juan Toscano-Anderson, on the other hand, has been practicing in the gym, hard. A video recently popped up of him dropping 19 for 21 from beyond the arc. James Wiseman, on the other hand, is still rehabbing from his meniscus tear and practicing some spot-up shooting. Steve Kerr said of Wiseman, "Over the long haul, we're going to develop James, and we feel like he's going to be our starting center at some point for a long, long time." And with that, we are all caught up. Man, all I can say is that the Warriors are completely stacked at this point, and they are going to run through the NBA next season. If you want to know how they're going to run through everyone, including the Lakers and the Nets, then you'll want to watch this next video here. It's a big video, guys. I run through exactly how the Warriors' offense is going to flow now with the addition of Porter and Nemanja, and the 2 new rookies. Anyways, click it, watch it, guys, and I'll see you on the other side.